You wake up in the morning, and before you even get out of bed, the first thing you do is reach for your phone on the nightstand. You press the button, the screen glows, and then comes that silent shock you try to ignore every day. The letters are blurry. Sighs. You blink once, twice, 3 times. Rubbing your eyes doesn't help. It feels like there's a thin mist, a film of grease or smoke that has settled between you and the world. Frustrated, you pull the device away, bring it closer again, trying to find the focus, but the sharpness you had 5 or 10 years ago has simply vanished. Before we dive deep into the biological solution for this, I have a small favor to ask. Curious, if you want to protect your health and regain your clarity, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to our channel so you never miss our upcoming medical breakthroughs. Also, drop a comment below letting me know which city or country you are watching from. I love seeing how far our healthy community reaches. This blurriness is not just tiredness. It's not sleep that hasn't worn off yet, and, contrary to what common sense tries to convince you, this is not an inevitable death sentence just because you've passed 50 or 60. If you feel like your vision is melting away bit by bit, if driving at night has become a challenge because of the blinding halos around headlights, or if the colors of the world seem washed out, less vibrant than they used to be, I need you to stop everything you're doing right now. Curious. What I'm about to reveal here is something the eyeglass and palliative eye drop industry doesn't want you to understand. Your eye isn't just getting old. It's losing the chemical shield that kept it transparent. There is a hidden biological process, a type of oxidative trash, that is suffocating your lens and your retina at this very eye moment. Today, I'm going to show you the real science behind this and how a specific combination of seeds and nutrients, used the right way, can start to clear that fog while you sleep. Excited? Stay with me until the end because in the second part of this video, I'll give you the exact protocol, the step-by-step on how to amplify what nature created so you can, perhaps, go back to reading a medicine label or a restaurant menu without having to squint or beg for more light. To understand why your vision is failing, you need to understand how your eye actually works. Imagine that your crystalline lens, the natural lens inside your eyeball, is like the windshield of a luxury car. When the car is new, the glass is perfectly crystal clear. Light passes through it without distortion. But over the years, if you drive that car on dirt roads, under heavy sun and pollution, and never wash the glass from the inside, it starts to accumulate a crust. Curious? In your eye's case, this crust is formed by oxidized proteins. Inside your lens, there are proteins called crystallins. They are organized in such a perfect and precise way that they allow light to pass through. The problem is that after age 50, your body's cleaning system goes on strike. Size. There is a substance called glutathione, which scientists call the Master Antioxidant. Your eye is the place in the human body with the highest concentration of glutathione for a simple reason. It needs to neutralize damage from UV light and oxygen 24 hours a day. However, according to studies published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology, the production of this glutathione drops drastically with age. When the protection level falls, oxidative stress begins to attack the proteins in your lens. They start to change shape, unfold, and stick to each other. You're curious. You know when you fry an egg white? It goes from transparent to white and solid in seconds because of the heat. In your eye, this process happens slowly and silently because of oxidation. That is why your vision gets cloudy. That is why you feel you need more and more light to see. It's not that the world is getting darker, it's that your internal windshield is getting opaque. Size. And if you think using lubricating eye drops will solve this, you're just trying to clean the windshield from the outside while the dirt is encrusted on the inside of the glass. Furthermore, there is the issue of the retina. Your retina is one of the most metabolically active tissues in the known universe. It consumes more oxygen per gram than your brain or your heart. This generates a dangerous byproduct, free radicals. If you don't have the right nutrients to neutralize these radicals, they start to destroy the photoreceptors, the cells that capture light and send the image to the brain. Concerned. This is where the difficulty in recognizing faces across the room or the loss of contrast sensitivity comes in. What almost no one tells you is that this deterioration doesn't happen by chance. It happens because your modern diet, as much as you try to be healthy, is poor in the precursors the eye needs to manufacture its own shield. But here is the turning point. Hopeful. Your body still knows how to recover. It just needs the right raw material and, most importantly, the bioavailability so that this raw material reaches the right place. Many people believe that eating carrots is the solution to everything. But the truth is that carrots are just the kindergarten of ocular nutrition. Curious. There is a specific group of seeds that carry much more powerful compounds, capable of crossing the blood-retinal barrier and acting directly at the source of the problem. Let's talk about sunflower seeds, for example. They aren't just a snack. They are one of the most concentrated natural sources of alpha-tocopherol vitamin E. Why does this matter? Because vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant that settles in the membranes of your lens cells. It acts like a security guard at the door, preventing oxidation from destroying the fats that keep the lens flexible. Without this flexibility, the eye cannot focus up close. This is the famous tired sight, or presbyopia. Excited. When you consume sunflower seeds the right way, and I'll teach you the secret to activating them in a moment, you are literally sending reinforcements to your eye's defenses. But it doesn't stop there. We have flax seeds and chia seeds. The secret here is not just the seed itself, but what is stored inside the hull. Alpha-linolenic acid, a type of plant-based omega-3. Curious, your retina is largely composed of DHA, a derivative of this omega. If your body doesn't have the spare parts, it starts recycling old and damaged cells, which generates chronic inflammation. You know that feeling of sand in your eyes or constant irritation? That is your immune system screaming for help. Exhales. When you introduce these essential oils in the correct dosage, you help lubricate the tear film from the inside out. It's a biological hydration that no pharmacy eye drop can imitate, because the drop evaporates in minutes, while cellular nutrition lasts all day. However, I need to be brutally honest with you. If you just go out buying seeds at the supermarket and eat them anyway, you are probably throwing your money away. Curious. Why? Because of bioavailability and anti-nutrients. Nature is smart. Seeds don't want to be digested. They want to become plants. Therefore, they are protected by something called phytic acid. This compound binds to minerals, like zinc, which is fundamental for night vision, and prevents your body from absorbing them. Furthermore, flax and chia seeds have hulls so hard that if you swallow them whole, they will leave your body exactly as they entered, without releasing a single milligram of oil. Exhales sharply. And there's one more problem: oxidation. The moment you grind a flax seed, the omega-3 comes into contact with air and starts to spoil in 15 minutes. If you buy pre-ground flaxseed, you are consuming rancid fat, which can inflame your eye instead of protecting it. This leads us to the big bottleneck of ocular health after 50, absorptive resistance. Your digestive system is no longer the same as when you were 20. You produce less gastric acid, fewer pancreatic enzymes. Even if you eat the best seeds in the world, only a tiny fraction of the nutrients manage to reach your retina. Size. It's like trying to put out a fire in a 10-story building using a glass of water. The intention is good, but the power is insufficient. Scientists call this the senescent absorption barrier. This is why many people give up on natural treatments, saying that it didn't work for me. Exhales. It's not that the nutrients don't work, it's that they never reach the battlefield. This is exactly where the science of potentialization comes in. If we want real results, we need two things: clear the ground and provide nutrients in a form that the body cannot ignore. Curious. The protocol I'm going to give you now is the first step to clearing that ground. It focuses on the nighttime metabolic window. Why at night? Because it's during sleep that your body performs the most intense cellular repair and protein synthesis. Thoughtful. If we give the eye the right tools before you turn out the lights, it will have 8 hours of tranquility to work on cleaning the lens without being bombarded by the blue light of your phone or the UV rays of the sun. The protocol begins with the enzymatic activation technique. You will take sunflower seeds and let them soak in filtered water with a touch of lemon for at least 6 hours. This signals to the seed that it's time to be born, breaking down the phytic acid and releasing the nutrients that were locked away. Then, you will process these seeds with a carrier fat. Curious, vitamin E and the carotenoids in the seeds are fat-soluble. They need to hitch a ride on fat to reach your bloodstream. Avocado is the perfect partner here, as it contains monounsaturated fats that protect these sensitive nutrients during digestion, and to finish, the master touch, fresh lemon juice. Excited. The vitamin C in the lemon is not just a bonus, it's the recharger for vitamin E. When vitamin E neutralizes a free radical in your eye, it becomes discharged. Vitamin C comes in and gives the electron back to it, allowing the same vitamin E molecule to protect your eye over and over again. Thoughtful. It's a circular economy inside your cells. But again, let's be realistic. This home protocol is excellent for maintenance. It will help with lubrication, decrease eye strain, and can indeed improve sharpness in a few weeks. Size. But for those already facing very blurry vision, for those who feel they are losing their autonomy, the manual method can be too slow. The process of extracting these compounds from seeds, grinding them on the spot, ensuring they don't oxidize, and hoping your stomach absorbs everything is a full-time job. And the truth is, after 50, time is our scarcest resource. Exhales. We don't want to wait 3 years to see an improvement. We want results in weeks. It was with this biological blockage in mind that ocular longevity science has taken a giant leap forward in recent years. Curious researchers from elite universities discovered that there are certain phytonutrients not found in supermarket seeds, but in rare varieties grown in volcanic soils or extreme altitudes. More than that, they discovered how to concentrate these actives in a way that they jump over the slow digestive system. Excited. Imagine taking the antioxidant power of 10 kilos of sunflower seeds, the pure omega-3 of 5 kilos of golden flaxseed, and the protective carotenoids of an entire marigold plantation, and putting all of that into a single bioavailable dose. This is the difference between amateurism and nutritional high performance. There is a compound, for example, extracted from a specific flower called Tagetes erecta, which provides 2 pigments called lutein and Zeaxanthin. Curious? These 2 are the only ones that accumulate in the macula of your eye, forming a natural internal sunglasses. They filter the toxic blue light that comes off screens and prevent it from burning your nerve cells. In a natural state, you would need to eat bowls of cooked spinach every day to reach the therapeutic dose. Excited. But with microencapsulation technology, these pigments reach your retina intact in a matter of hours. Another revolutionary ingredient is Astaxanthin, often called the strongest antioxidant in the world. It is 6,000 times more powerful than vitamin C and 550 times more powerful than vitamin E. Curious? What makes it special for you is that it is one of the few substances on Earth that can cross the blood-brain and blood-retinal barriers with ease. It enters the lens, infiltrates the proteins that are trying to group together, and prevents the formation of fog. Excited. It's as if it were a biological solvent that prevents trash from sticking to your internal windshield. When you combine the home seed protocol at night, which prepares the ground, de-inflames the gut, and improves circulation, with a potentiated and concentrated formulation in the morning, you create a total siege against age-related blindness. Excited. In the morning, you activate free radical burning and protection against daylight. At night, you provide the bricks and mortar for tissue reconstruction. Thoughtful. It's a double defense system. Unfortunately, most formulas you find in regular pharmacies are underdosed or use synthetic forms that the body barely recognizes. Size. They use zinc oxide, which the body absorbs less than 10% instead of chelated zinc. They use synthetic vitamin E, which has half the potency of the natural one. This is why you take it and feel nothing. Curious. The secret to sharp vision after 60 is not taking vitamins. It's using the correct enzymatic triggers in concentrations that science has proven to be effective. If you are tired of feeling like the world is disappearing before your eyes, if you want to stop depending only on increasingly thick lenses and want to give your body a chance to fight back, I have left a link just below in the description of this video. Curious. There you will find the details of this advanced formulation I mentioned, based on this synergy of powerful seeds and elite antioxidants. It is a solution created specifically for those who have passed the phase of believing in magic solutions and want something grounded in serious biochemistry. Excited. And best of all, they offer a long-term satisfaction guarantee, because they know that ocular biology takes time to regenerate. But when it starts, the results are transformative. Remember, your eyes are your window to the world. They allow you to see your grandchildren's faces, to appreciate a landscape, to read a book that can change your life. Thoughtful. Do not accept the idea that they need to fade over time. Decline is optional if you have the right knowledge and tools. Start the seed protocol today. Feel the difference in lubrication and strain in the first few days. And if you want to accelerate this process and seek the maximum sharpness your biology allows, click the link and discover what modern science has prepared for you. Excited. Your vision deserves this care. The world still has many beautiful things for you to see, and I want to ensure you see them as clearly as possible. Pause. See you in the next video.